Okay, everybody, welcome back to Virginia. I'm walking along this walking trail here. That's not really that close to my house, but we're still in the same area, state of Virginia. Yeah, I thought I'd walk this trail here since the weather is beautiful and nice and sunny, although a little windy, as you may hear. It's a little bit windy today, but that's okay. It's not that cold, but the wind makes it a little cooler. And but it's not snowing, it's not bitterly cold or anything, so I thought I'd just take a little walk by the trail here. It's a nice trail. You just gotta watch out for all the landmines. Watch out for the landmines! So here's like the start of the kind of like the woodsy part of the trail, right here in the woods. I'm gonna see how long I can follow this trail before I get tired or anything, and then I'll just go back. Somebody told me that this trail was like 8 miles. I just kind of hope I can find my way back. Yeah, once in a while you got to try to retreat into nice quiet walk in the trail in the woods, just to, you know, relax yourself and to get away from all the hustle and bustle of all the things that you have to deal with, like in the city, or you know, where there's a lot of people. So once in a while you have to just kind of find a nice walking trail and relax and be one with nature. Okay, looks like here's a couple of trees that fell down. Huh. Yeah, it looks like that tree. I don't know what happened to that tree. Look, that tree maybe got hit by lightning or something, and the whole tree just fell down. See that? Well, here's my first obstacle. It looks like a little stream that I have to cross. Let's see where's the best way to best place to cross this. I guess maybe right here. I hope I don't fall. It would suck if I fell, right? Here we go. That's it. Here we go. And here is the trail marker that signals the trail goes this way. It's like we're shooting against the sun. Kind of looks like a Bob Ross painting, don't you think? We're gonna put these happy little trees over there.
Let's paint several little happy trees.
Yeah, so I don't know how long I'll follow this trail. I've probably been on this trail maybe for, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile now. So maybe I'll go maybe like a mile and a half, and then I'll come back. Well, maybe not even a mile. There's another big tree stump. It's like a lot of moss and has taken root there. Here, look at this giant tree stump. See that? See that? Tree, this whole giant tree got, well, it's not really a big giant tree, it's just a regular tree, but it got uprooted by maybe, I don't know, maybe it's right on the corner of the incline here. Maybe the ground was weak under it, and maybe there was a lot of rain one day and it just toppled over. Big tree. I don't know how long I've been walking down this trail now. Looks like we're really into the thick of the woods right now. There's been a couple of obstacles I had to go through. Like there was a lot of mud back there, but there were some tree stumps that I was able to walk over. We got a little fork in the road here. It's a four-way stop. You can either go straight ahead, or you can go deeper into the woods that way, or you can. This is the more established trail right here. So maybe I'll go this way just to see. This looks like it's more. This looks like the part of the trail that most people go to. Here's like a little pond here. Look at this little pond. Let's take this way right up to the top of the crest of the hill there, and then we'll see what it's like on top. Yeah, well, this trail is kind of going uphill. I think it's a little bit of a hill here. I can see the crest of the hill, and I'm just gonna go up to the top of the crest of the hill and see what's up there, and then I'll decide what to do. As you can see. Whew. Kind of a steep incline here. I would say about 35-degree incline. Yeah, it's almost like a Stairmaster. Okay, well, let's go back down the hill here. Looks like that trail goes up and goes further on out into the development. So I think I will go back down the hill and back to that crossroads. I'll see you at the crossroads. You know, this kind of reminds me of one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. It was a movie. It was like a quasi documentary movie that they made it look like a documentary, but it was really just a regular movie. But I remember watching it a lot when I was a kid and being really fascinated by it. It was all about this creature in the woods, kind of a bigfoot-like creature in the woods called Boggy Creek, and the movie was called The Legend of Boggy Creek. And in the movie they had a theme song, which I still remember to this day because it was so memorable. And you know, when you're a kid, those kind of things. We're at the crossroads. Okay, let's go to the right here. Okay, let's see what happens when we go to the right. Anyway, oh, jeez, what was that? Some insect just kamikazed into my face. Anyway, the song was a very memorable song. The theme song to Legend of Boggy Creek, and I still remember how it goes. And it goes, this is where the creature goes, and the buzzer bows, I only remember the first line, but the tune I remember a lot. Anyway, you can still see it on YouTube, as I have. The movie is called The Legend of Boggy Creek. It was about a Bigfoot-like creature living in the woods in somewhere in the south, like South Carolina or somewhere. Very similar to this. Every time I'm around places like this, it reminds me of that movie, The Legend of Boggy Creek.
This is where the story plays, a world on which we seldom gaze, a page from the book of yesterdays, birds and beast and wind and water, here beneath a bright blue sky, no man's smoke blinds the eagle's eye, and things that crawl or swim or fly, feed and breed and live and die.
And you know, when you're a kid on summer vacation and there's nothing to do, you just watch TV. And I remember they played that on TV in the afternoons a lot, and I watched it maybe 1,000 times when I was a kid. And I really loved that movie because, you know, it was one of the movies from when I was a kid that made an impression on me. The Legend of Boggy Creek. Okay, looks like we'll have to cross this little stream here. We're gonna have to go find some dry rocks to step on. And then go across. Yay! Now, wind is picking up. It's wide open out here in this wide open area. That's why the wind is picking up from here. Wind is picking up. I don't know if you can even hear me with all this wind. I'm not sure if the sound is picking up correctly. The wind factor. Well, I think I better start heading back now. It's getting kind of dark. Actually, no, it's not getting dark. But I kind of have to get back now. So with that said, thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you like it. I hope you like it enough to hit that like button and also that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, because as you all know, liking and subscribing to the channel helps the channel to grow. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that, and I will see you next week in another episode of my channel. Well, hello there, on top of the morning to ya. Today is St. Patrick's Day here in America. And welcome to America's capital in Washington, D.C. And today, since it is St. Patrick's Day, we will go to a newly opened restaurant over here at 1100 Vermont Avenue. It is the newest Filipino fast food joint here in Washington, D.C. And I just learned about it the other day. This brand new fast food joint that I'm going to is called Pogi Boy. Pogi Boy is Filipino for well, Pogi is Filipino for handsome, and it means handsome boy, and that's what this fast food place is called, Pogi Boy. So it's only appropriate that I go over there and check it out. And it's in a place called the City Block or the Food Block or something. It's a brand new food hall that just opened I think last month. It just opened last month, and Pogi Boy is one of the tenants in there. So we are on L Street, coming up on 15th Street. Pogi Boy is at 1100 Vermont Avenue, which is the next street down. The next street over from this street. This is 15th Street, and Vermont is about 1 block over down 15th Street, which is, should be that one right there. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This place is called The Block. This is a brand new food hall here in Washington, D.C. And this is where Pogi Boy is located. The Block, as you can see. So we are going to go in there and check out their food. Depends on what time it is. They open at 1. I don't know what time it is now. But let's go and see if the door is open, okay? Let's go. Well, Pogi Boy is still closed. They open in about 5 minutes. But let me show you the area where it's at. This is L Street and Vermont, as you can see. It's an area of offices and office buildings and all that. Over there is that's Thomas Circle, and that's the Plaza Hotel over there. Okay, they're open. So now we will go inside and check it out. Here in The Block in Washington, D.C. And as you can see, there's a nice area here. We got a bar, we got a eating area up there, and we got and here's Pogi Boy. So let's go and order from Pogi Boy. Looks like I'm not the only one filming here. Looks like somebody else is filming here too. But hello, I'd like to try the spaghetti. Yeah, and it's Filipino style spaghetti.
The what?
Yeah, the spaghetti you have. That's what I'll have. Yeah. Let's try it. So here we are at Pogi Boy. I'm waiting for my order. I ordered my favorite spaghetti, fiesta spaghetti. Hopefully it's a Filipino style spaghetti that's kind of sweet and delicious. Okay everyone, I got my food, my spaghetti, fiesta spaghetti, and now I will film my reaction upon seeing it for the first time. Let's see it. Look at that. That's what they call the fiesta spaghetti here at Pogi Boy in downtown DC. Bon appetit. Another trademark Filipino spaghetti is that it has a lot of hot dogs. See that? That's hot dogs. Well, it's not as sweet as regular Filipino spaghetti, but it tastes good. Very good. You know, come to think of it, this is actually the first time I've eaten lunch at a place other than an office. This is kind of historic. It's the first time I've eaten at an actual food hall, food court, you know, in a year since the lockdown. I didn't realize it until now. Well, here are the damages. See, one Fiesta spaghetti, $12.95. One regular Coke, $2.50 for a total $15.45. Plus $1.55 tax, $17 even. All right, let's get out of here. A lot of things to do. So, but say goodbye to The Block, everyone. Where's the trash can? Here's the trash can. I gotta throw out the trash. Alright, so this is the This is the newest food hall here in Washington D.C. called the Block. Yeah. This is where Pogi Boy is, and now, as you can see, there's also a bar here, which is I guess they open at night. But in the daytime, Pogi Boy is open, but they're only open from Wednesday to Friday, I believe. You know what? Let's go around this way. Let's take the scenic route. Yeah, only Pogi Boy is open Wednesday through Friday, I think, from 1 to 3, and then again at 5 to 9 or something. I wanted to go yesterday, but they were closed, so I went today. And I'm glad I went today because that's pretty good food, pretty good spaghetti over there at Pogi Boy. I'm glad. And I will probably go back there again soon to eat because it's pretty good stuff. Okay. As you can see, we are approaching Thomas Circle here in downtown Washington, D.C. And as you can see, this brand new Wawa open here. There's a Wawa further on down to the left. And this Wawa, I'm not sure if it's even open yet. This Wawa over here. But it might be open. But anyway, this is Thomas Circle, everybody. One of the many traffic circles in Washington, D.C. as designed by architect Pierre L'Enfant. Oh, look, the Wawa is open. One of these days I'm gonna have to check that out and see what they got. Anyway, this is Thomas Circle, everybody. And that is the Washington Plaza Hotel. That's the big Plaza Hotel. And this is the National City Christian Church. A big worshiping church here in Washington, D.C. If you go straight down that way, you'll go straight up north on Vermont Avenue and 14th Street, but we're not going that way. We're going this way. See if we can cross the street and cross the street over here. And mosey on down the road. As you can see, it's another cloudy day here in Washington, D.C. Cloudy but dry. It's not raining so far, but I believe it's going to rain tomorrow. So I'm taking advantage of the dry day today to go to Pogi Boy and try out their spaghetti. And since it's a cloudy day, it's also a bit of a cold day because it just got cold again. Look at that, somebody. It's a chopper. A helicopter up there. Anyway, look. Somebody got smashed in. Somebody's window got smashed in. Look at that. There's some loud helicopters. Get to the chopper! Oh, there it is. There's the helicopter right there. Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Yeah, sometimes there's a lot of helicopters that fly around the city. Constantly. I constantly hear helicopters flying around. Some of them, their job is to detect unusual radioactive activity around the city. Because, you know, they gotta protect against that. But sometimes I see the presidential helicopters like Marine One I see Marine One once in a while. Marine One is the helicopter that carries the president to and fro from the White House. This is 15th Street. If you look straight down that way, you can see the Washington Monument over there. See the tip of the Washington Monument? Yeah, it's right down that way. But we're not going that way. We're going this way. Well, I think that's it for my vlog. Oh look, you can eat here again. This is where I used to eat sometimes before the pandemic. But it looks like you can eat inside again. Yeah. Yeah, DC has kind of lifted the restrictions for eating indoors, so you can eat indoors now, like I just did at the Pogi Boy. But anyway, I would probably end my vlog right here. Thank you for watching this vlog about going to Pogi Boy and having some delicious Filipino spaghetti. And as usual, please like this video if you like it, and subscribe if you feel like subscribing. And I will see you next week.